He scored the consolation for for Dolphins, but that was not just enough for them to win that trophy.
Edward as well, he's had a great year. I'm sure he's very disappointed and what happened in the final. Of course, it was voted MVP, but then it's not enough. Footballers want to win, they want to lift the trophy, and unfortunately for him, it wasn't meant to be. Better luck to him next time as well. So it'll be very interesting to see where these two guys will be next year. I'm talking of Inform Udo and Edward. Will they remain on the local scene? I really doubt that. I
think so. I hope if they go out, it shouldn't be like Judah Neke. Judah Neke scored the goal, and it took them almost 3 years for them to actually break the record. But we don't really hear much about him right now. So if we have our highest goal scorer in the league this season, whatever club he wants to go to, if you're not going to get a regular shirt, please stay back at home. We'll get to watch you week in, week out, and we'll really enjoy that. Yeah, that's the key. That's what I want for these two lads now, because they're very talented. There's no doubt about that. Junan AK, we're not hearing much about him. That's because he plays in an obscure league in Europe, which is not good for the development of his career. But then I'm talking about these two lads now, Umfomodo and Edward. Hopefully they've got the right managers in their corner that will not look at money. Yeah, look at their development.
Yeah, the future will really depend on how they're managed in the next couple of years.
Okay, right now let's switch to tennis again, talking about Davis Cup, where Roger Federer, he is the man, definitely. We talked about him pulling out of the ATP World Tour Finals because of the back injury, but this man was able to, lead the Swiss back to winning their first ever title in the Davis Cup. Let's enjoy the highlights.
Well, I mean, we fought hard for it. I've been playing this game for almost 15 years now, and clearly I've never come as close as this past weekend. So I'm happy I was able to stay calm and play a good match when I had to, and clearly I'm very happy.
That's a huge one for Roger Federer. Okay, now before Tyler will say anything, let's just listen to what he had to say after winning it, dedicating it to all his teammates who are working so tirelessly for the trophy.
Well, I mean, we fought hard for it. I've been playing this game for almost 15 years now, and clearly I've never come as close as this past weekend. So I'm happy I was able to stay calm and play a good match when I had to, and clearly I'm very happy for all the guys on the team. Everybody worked incredibly hard to get me match ready, and Stan has put in so much effort over the years, and he played an unbelievable weekend, and that's what gave me the opportunity today. I'm very much aware of that, and this one's for the boys.
L'équipe de Suisse
huge one for the Swiss boys there celebrating.
Yeah, good win for them. They've never won it before yesterday. So congratulations to Switzerland. Federer now, what is left for him to achieve in the game? Absolutely nothing. No. So if he decides to call it quits now, then I won't find it as a surprise at all. Yesterday, the way it took out Gasquet, it was like it was playing on a very different level. And things started looking wrong for France when Tsonga had to pull out off the singles because it was built to play against Federer before. So once that happened, I just thought to myself, there's no way Gasquet will prevent Federer from actually leading Switzerland to the Davis Cup, the first in history.
And of course, he did that in a huge style. Okay, moving on now to Formula One, the big man, Lewis Hamilton. It would have been like awful after 10 races and he didn't get to win this.
Oh my God.
11 out of 19.
Incredible, incredible. Lewis Hamilton, proper champion. He deserves his title. But then I've got to say, yesterday's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix eventually turned out to be an anticlimax for me, because what we're expecting as race fans was a proper wheel-to-wheel battle between Hamilton and Rosberg. But wasn't meant to do it thanks to reliability problems. Rosberg's car lost his engine power, and basically after then there was no race anymore. It was good to see Hamilton really take his time to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's a good one for Hamilton. Remember, the last time he won in 2008, a lot of people expected him to actually kick off from there and dominate Formula One, but he hasn't done that so far.
Vettel came out.
Vettel came out nowhere and just came to win 4 in a row. So it's good to see this guy. He deserves it, definitely. Like I said, 11 wins compared to 5 for Rosberg. Yeah, so you can't really argue about that. And it was class at the end of the day from Rosberg as well, because they really came out to congratulate Hamilton. There was no bad blood.
His teammates.
Yeah, it's his teammate. But then you remember how the rivalry almost turned nasty when competition really became fierce. You know, so it was good to see him come out and acknowledge the true champion in Hamilton. Next year will be really great. I can't wait for next year. The drivers are already making the moves now. Vettel, we know, is going to Ferrari, and we know Fernando Alonso is going to go to McLaren eventually. I can't wait. I hope next year is as fascinating and as interesting as this year's one. Yeah.
Okay, now some big games across Europe. It's been a big one. Arsenal, Man United. Well, Man United won. I mean, it was a shocker for most Arsenal fans because they felt Man United depleted, never won a game away from home this season. They felt they were going to have this one, but Man United, of course, had the better one. Barcelona and Sevilla. Lionel Messi making history in that one. And AC Milan and Inter Milan talked about that one at the beginning of the show. Of course, it was a draw. Roberto Mancini, well, not really a welcoming one for him, but it's better than, a loss now. Let's quickly start with Arsenal and, of course, Man U.
Yeah, Arsenal fans are really mad this morning. Never mind the fact that the game is how many days old right now. Like, they just don't get what's going on. Horrible start to the season for Arsene Wenger, and I'm not surprised to see the calling for his head again. Again, they were really naive in that game. Again, they dominated, but they conspired to lose that game again. Sad one for Arsenal.
We can't go without talking about this man, Lionel Messi.
Yes.
I mean, he equaled the record, he broke the record, and he set another one.
Incredible. Like, what more can we say about Lionel Messi? I don't think we'll see a player of this kind of game. I think it's just a fluke. I think he just once in a lifetime player, like, because the amount of goals he scored in a very short space of time is just incredible. That record in La Liga has stood for so long,
60 years.
And so for Messi to just come out and break it, and he actually did it in record style, like beautiful goals. So congratulations to Lionel Messi. And I'm thinking to myself, Ronaldo is there just chilling. Okay, what am I going to do now? Ronaldo is a long way far from the record.
Yes, of course.
Just 197 goals scored in La Liga, and Messi's on to 153. So it's a long way to go back. And so I believe Ronaldo is already thinking about that record.
In 2 years, he could do that.
Yeah, because his goal scoring rate at the moment is phenomenal.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's phenomenal.
Okay, now boxing finally, Manny Pacquiao, of course, injury. You know, you talked about the fact that it will just be a good one for Pacquiao. Now, the Pac-Man, of course, got that, knock him down 6 times before, you know, he finally got the victory.
Yeah, the result was never in doubt at all. Like I said, any other result apart from the dominant Pacquiao win would have been a major upset. So it wasn't really surprised. RJ was out of his depth in that particular fight, and they got knocked about like a doll. 6 times he went down. He kept on coming up. So credit to the guy. It shows he is a very
he's a fighter.
Yeah, he's a durable fighter. So, but then congratulations to Pacquiao again. 57 wins now. We're waiting for the fight against Mayweather. After this particular bout, he actually said to the camera that he wants the fight again. Bring him on. But then it is very obvious. I'm going to say it now before we wrap up the show. It's very obvious Mayweather is reluctant to take that fight because he knows deep down that Pacquiao has the capacity to actually give it. And you know how much Mayweather prides himself on that unbeaten record. Pacquiao has what it takes to actually take that record away from him. That's why he's running away. We're changing his name now. His name is now Money Man. He's not Money Man anymore. He's the Running Man. He's running scared.
Running Man. Okay, thank you, Ty. Well, it's been a busy weekend in the world of sport. But we'll leave you with pictures coming from Eric Stenson, who won the DP Water Championship in Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and bye for now.
Come on.
Go.
Get in there.
Slightly, yeah.